The most important decision that I took in my life is to become a spiritual being.
How did it come about?
In 2015, I moved to Brooklyn and I was feeling all these emotions, like depressed, and I was missing my studio apartment, and I just moved to a 2-bedroom. Okay?
Right.
So I'm missing my studio, but I'm in a 2-bedroom, and I knew something was wrong because how you feel like that? And you
Right.
just moved into a 2-bedroom from a studio. So I knew my feelings, it was something wrong.
The energy was different.
It was very different. So the Most High sent me an angel, and her name was Shami Smith, and she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But she was like, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm calling you every morning and you better pick up that phone. I'ma pray for you. She called me every morning and she prayed for me. And she prayed for me. And then one day I heard fast on Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I called, her name is Munchie. Her nickname is Munchie, but her name is Shami. So I called Munchie. I was like, Munchie, the Most High told me to fast from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And she was just like, hallelujah, hallelujah. He's gonna, you're gonna see a sign. You're gonna see a sign. Now me on the other end, I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know?
At
I'm
this
like,
point, you were not really into spiritualism.
no, I was not. And she was. So, listen up. That Friday when I fast, I didn't eat nothing, y'all,
For the whole day.
for the whole day. I was doodling jet black doodle. I didn't panic. I just was like, okay. Because remember, Munchie told me he was going to show me something. Remember? So I remembered that. So now, the next week, when I fast, because when you fast, you have to pray. Okay? You can't
Right.
just fast. So when I was fasting and praying, I was feeling sick, dizzy, nauseous, like I was gonna throw up, like I drank
Right.
mad liquor, but I ain't drink shit. So I called Munchie like, I'm feeling sick. But she ain't say nothing, but she knew. And then the Most High was like, that's a demon attacking. So from there, it started my spiritual experience where I went into the spiritual realm.
Wow.
I had to fight the serpent to get my soul back
To gain your soul back.
because I was around people that I was going to house parties and it was really fucking soul parties. You hear me? It was soul parties that I was going to because then the Most High started revealing because I steady fast.
What would you tell people who don't believe in the spiritual world?
Then the devil's gonna kill you. Because remember, the biggest trick on this world is that the devil don't exist. I thought so too. Because the people that did it to me, the motherfucker used to tell me the devil was his father. You know what that means? He's my adversary. I never knew that. He was telling me he was my enemy. Yo,
That's good.
I was around people that was doing Santa Maria, right? And I'm telling y'all now. And I was like, I don't believe in that, so it's not going to do nothing to me. That's wrong. I got my soul taken, and I had to fight for it back. Okay? And I wouldn't be here right now talking to you if it wasn't for the Most High. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, even though I had to fight the serpent, right, y'all? I had to go up 7 principalities. The last demon I was supposed to see was the serpent because I have a rabbi. My rabbi is my uncle. My uncle was my spiritual guide. He was guiding me through this, okay? I'm still going through it. Okay, y'all? But I'm not going to tell y'all the gory details and all of that. Right. Unless he asks the right questions, okay? The spiritual realm really exists, y'all. Yeah. We have a dome over us, and it's the spiritual realm. Don't let the serpent tell you it don't exist. It does. Your ancestors is there. Call on your ancestors, and you will get protected. That's Thank what you so much.
What was the most important decision that you took in your life?
I would say the most important decision that I made in my life was moving to New York. I think that one time my grandmother took me on a trip here with my brother as a surprise present for me, like when I was 16, and I knew that the second I landed that I just needed to be a part of whatever was happening for me in this city. And so I kind of made it my mission ever since then to try to figure out how to move to New York. And I thought I was going to move here for a job eventually, but I thought, why not move for college? So I ended up moving for college, and I met some of the most amazing people I've ever had in my life, had an incredibly unique educational experience, and been able to be a part of everything that the city has done for me for the last 13 years, and I would never go back.
Leaving England to go and pursue a career in the Middle East.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did you take the decision, and how did it come about?
I applied through Instagram for a job role, and I went through the recruitment process and got the job.
Do you regret the decision or not?
No, I don't. It's opened doors and opportunities that I never thought would ever happen.
I guess getting married.
How long have you been married?
56 years.
56 years?
Yes.
How did you meet your wife?
I met her at Fire Island.
Wow. What would you say the best things and the worst thing about getting married and staying married for that long?
Well, the best thing is companionship. And the worst thing is periodic arguments, differences of opinion.
Nagging.
But you get through that and you will survive, and it's a wholesome institution.
Yes. Well, now we see a lot of guys, young people, and they staying away from getting married. What would be your advice for someone who wants to get married, but they find it very difficult right now in these days?
Well, probably the biggest difficulty is the economy and the financing of getting married. But it's a sharing experience, and together you could probably do better than staying single.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Well, I just made a decision to enroll in a music program that kind of would teach me how to record my song, publish it, license it. It costs a lot of money, and I had to take out a loan. But I've been saying I wanted to be a songwriter. I want to create music for the past 2 years, and I haven't done anything about it. So this is a big decision that I'm about to embark on. So, yeah.
What was the biggest decision that you took in your life?
Coming to the United States.
Coming to the United States. When was this?
It was 1971.
And you were 24 years old?
I was 24 years old.
What made you want to come to the United States?
The decision I made is because they closed the university and I have no opportunity in Ecuador. So in order to better my life, I decided to come to the States and try to do it here in the United States. Luckily, I fixed my papers. I went back to college. I graduated as an architect. And from there, my life has been wonderful.